now. So whenever you girls are ready, I'll just keep an eye on this, and I'll obviously make some notes to ask you some questions. Are there any specific questions you want me to ask based from your last?
No.
No? Okay. Right. Whenever you're ready.
This is our pitch for our film opening called Control. I'm Fran, and I will be taking on the role of the editor and the storyboarder.
I'm Kara, I'm the director and the cameraman.
I'm Katie, and I'm working behind the scenes on the production and the design of our company.
So Control is a psychological thriller about cybersecurity, social media power, and revenge. It follows a female hacker exposing a man's secret online, flipping gender norms by making her the predator and him the victim.
The production company, Nocturne Studio, is made to reflect the eerie and mysterious atmosphere associated with the thriller genre. The logo features a crescent moon and ticking clock, symbolizing night, anxiety, and tension, key elements of thriller films. The design aligns with the suspenseful themes of our film.
The film will open with a close-up shot of a hacker, lit only by the screen as she prepares to post. The story then reveals their past interaction and returns to the exact same moment, but this time she finally clicks post and smirks at the camera. This creates a cliffhanger and makes the viewer feel like they are a part of the act.
Control explores power manipulation and moral ambiguity while subverting traditional gender roles in thrillers. It includes suspense, mystery, and tech-driven danger, redefining the femme fatale as a woman in control, not the victim.
So our cast will be Luna, the protagonist, which will be played by Wawa. She will be shown to be confident, intelligent, and mysterious. However, Kai, both our abusive victims, will be portrayed by T, and Luna's friend Nina will be portrayed by Eve, which will have an innocent and curious personality.
Our purpose is to promote female power and spread awareness about abuse.
The promotion strategy focuses on streaming services like Netflix and HBO, using viral marketing with coded messages and interactive campaigns, such as fake leaks and rich social media teasers. The target audience is age 16 to 30, interested in cybersecurity, true crime, and psychological thrillers. The marketing taps into fears of privacy invasion, cancel culture, and social media justice.
For our film mood and tone, we got inspired by the film Atonement and Wong Kar-wai's cinematography. For our daytime scenes, we'll create a soft, hazy, dreamlike lighting and color to subject a clear contrast between our nighttime scenes. That will be Wong Kar-wai's style. His cinematography involves bold and saturated colors, which will create an otherworldly and dreamlike quality. We want to achieve these color palettes as we aim for an aesthetically pleasing visuals.
For costuming, Luna's costume contrasts day and night. By day, her polished look suggests control with a hint of mystery. However, at night, her dark loose clothing and messy hair emphasizes her secrecy and her disguise.
Our male victim Kai dresses casually in hoodies or jackets, wearing a hat to conceal his identity, enhancing his sense of paranoia and unease as he navigates his surroundings. Kai's costume will not be changing as our scenes shift. This is because we want to fully portray his confidence to the audience.
For our props, we'll be using a laptop and a baseball bat. This is because for the opening scene where the female prepares to expose the male victim, laptop is one of the key sources of light. And for the baseball bat, in the key scenes, the baseball bat presents whether gripped tightly in his hands, dragged across the floor, or swung with force. It builds tension, and it also is a sign of violence.
For our first location, we will be using a dark alley or isolated street. This location could be used for a symbolic or flashback scene, emphasizing loneliness, exposure, or danger. The male victim could be shown walking alone, looking over his shoulder as if sensing something, mirroring his vulnerability in the digital world.
For our second location, we'll be using Central Embassy. This is where we'll film our daytime scenes, where our hacker will be shown doing her double life and meeting with her friend, which will be Nina. And she's going to be shown to be changing her clothes and preparing to stalk Kai, which is our abuser and victim.
Our third location is Noreen House. This will be where the female hacker operates, setting up an intense and atmospheric opening. For camera work, we'll use handheld shots to create tension. And for editing, we want to do a match cut to create a contrast between the first and second scene. The first scene will be her working on a laptop, and the second scene will be her getting ready. For sound, we will use the song Killer Queen by Queen as a soundtrack, as the lyrics describe a a woman who is enigmatic and dangerous.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay, round of applause, please. Thank you very much. Okay, girls, again, very, very thorough presentation. It's great to see that you've done a lot of research as well, and you've taken inspiration from works out there from 1KY, right? Yeah. Just a few questions from me, unless the audience have any questions at all. Oh yeah, I have a question from the audience.
Why did you decide to make the girl the hacker instead of the guy?
Oh, you've taken one of my questions. Okay,
So we wanted to flip like the thriller dynamic kind of vibe, and we want to make the women our lead, as most of like the thrillers and psychological thrillers involve like men being our lead, and we want to show, like, as we said in our previous slide, this one, we want to promote female power, and we want to show that females are capable of things that males do too.
Good question. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask. And yeah, to be honest, there's not much for me. Just maybe some advice, obviously, because I've seen this process happen now. This is my fifth year. This is my fifth year doing this project, and you've got 3 actors, correct? Are you going to have all 3 actors at the beginning?
No, we're going to start with just one at the beginning.
So you've only got 1 actor in the first 2 minutes.
We have 3, but in just.
Oh, right, okay. So yeah, just my advice, like working with 3 actors is quite a lot of work. Okay, you think that managing 1 person is difficult, managing 3 is really, really difficult. So it's tough to organise, and also in the first 2 minutes of any film, you want to try and establish character. We want to find out, oh, this is this person, this is this person, this is this person, and again, that might be difficult to do in 2 minutes. Just some advice. It's doable, but it'll be difficult. And again, 3 locations, quite a lot as well. So make sure that you start filming, if you haven't already, as soon as possible, just in case you need to reshoot any shots. And be careful walking around a dark alley with a baseball bat. Okay, make sure you don't get in any trouble. My last thing was why it was Atonement. That was one of your. Why did you take inspiration from that film?
It's like my personal favorite film, and when I watch it, it gives a false sense of security.
Perfect. Okay, excellent. So it fits into the thriller genre perfectly as well. And again, yeah, I've just put in a box here with my little notes as well, and I've seen it so many times. Don't forget, you've only got 2 minutes. Don't try and do too much, okay? There's nothing wrong with filming too much and actually thinking, oh God, this is way, way, way too much. We'll never get all this in 2 minutes. So it's better to have too much than too little. But yeah, just try and think about making sure that you establish the setting, you establish characters. That's the most important thing. And obviously that it's shot very well. Okay, can we have another round of applause, please?